Fighter jets that can see you from 200 miles away, lock onto your aircraft, and fire before you even know it's there. In 2026, over 1,000 of these invisible predators patrol the skies across 3 continents, while their rivals scramble to catch up, some with stolen blueprints, others with decades-old designs dressed in new paint. Today, we're ranking the 5 deadliest fighter jets that answer that question. Before we dive into the rankings, let's establish something critical. We are evaluating all jets on multiple factors. The best fighter jet argument is no longer just about speed or dogfighting. It's about who detects first, fuses data faster, and shoots before the other side knows a fight has started. This video ranks the top 5 fighters in 2026 by blending 4 factors: performance, stealth, sensors, and versatility. Number 5, Su-57 Felon. Russia entered the stealth game late, very late. While America's F-22 Raptor had already been operational for years, the Kremlin was still sketching designs for what would become the Su-57 Felon. The pressure was immense to build a 5th-generation fighter that could at least compete on paper, even if the reality would be more complicated. But here's the twist. The Su-57 is widely considered the worst-performing stealth fighter when compared to its American and Chinese counterparts like the F-22 and J-20. Inferior stealth capabilities, limited production numbers, and questions about workmanship plague this aircraft. So why does it land at number 5 on our list? Why does it even deserve to be here? Because despite all its flaws, the Su-57 is still a stealth aircraft, and a limited one. And that edge, combined with raw capability, allows it to narrowly beat out the outstanding Swedish JAS 39E Gripen, which remains a non-stealth 4th-generation fighter. In the world of modern air combat, even compromised stealth beats no stealth. That's the harsh reality. Now let's talk about performance. The Su-57 is powered by 2 Saturn AL-41F1 afterburning turbofan engines, pushing this jet to Mach 2.45. For reference, that's over 1,875 miles per hour. A new engine has been promised for a decade, something more powerful, more efficient, but it hasn't materialized, typical of Russian military development timelines. The Felon's armament tells an interesting story. It carries a 30mm autocannon mounted under the nose and boasts 8 hardpoints in its internal storage bays for various anti-ship, anti-aircraft, and anti-armor missile configurations. The aircraft also features 3D thrust vectoring jets, which granted exceptional maneuverability and the ability to achieve supersonic cruise speeds without afterburners. But here's where things get strange. TASS, Russia's government-controlled news service, reported that an upgraded, even more advanced model of the Su-57 could be in development. They claim it would be the world's first in-service 6th-generation aircraft. Viktor Bondarev, former Russian Aerospace Force commander and chairman of the Federation Council of Defense, stated that it can embrace both 5th and 6th-generation features. It has huge modernization potential, and importantly, he says it is the best among the existing versions of its stealth characteristics. But here's the twist. While the Su-57 is absolutely a good fighter jet, more than a match for F-16 and F-15 in the US inventory, it's nowhere near the capability Bondarev describes. Reality check time. The F-35's stealth capability, advanced sensing, high-speed AI-enabled computing, and sensor fusion capabilities are light years ahead of the Su-57. The Felon would be detected and targeted long before it could ever see its opposition. If you're enjoying this deep dive into modern air power, hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss our breakdown of 6th-generation fighters coming next month. And then there's the numbers game. Even if Russia successfully builds its planned 76 Felons, that creates another problem nobody's talking about. What happens when you promise export when you can't actually produce? Those 76 aircraft would leave nothing for Algeria, which has already expressed interest. Meanwhile, Russia would be facing off against over 1,000 US and Allied F-35s plus 187 F-22 Raptors. The math doesn't just favor the West, it overwhelms any scenario where the Su-57 could establish air superiority. Quantity has a quality all its own, and Russia simply doesn't have the numbers. Number 4, Dassault Rafale. France has always stood out in military aviation. When other European nations wanted to collaborate on a joint fighter program, France decided to build their own. That independent streak gave birth to the Dassault Rafale, a twin-engine fighter aircraft with a unique capability. It can operate as both a maritime fighter from aircraft carriers and as a land-based fighter. The versatility is staggering. The Rafale handles air superiority, air defense, close air support, deep strikes, reconnaissance, anti-ship strikes, and even nuclear deterrence. It entered service with the French Navy in 2004 and the French Air Force in 2006, making it one of the most experienced fighter aircraft in the world. Combat proven since 2007, the Rafale has seen action in Afghanistan, Libya, Mali, Iraq, and Syria. But here's what's really remarkable about this aircraft, something that speaks volumes about its true capability. Dassault now has more export orders for the Rafale than domestic orders. Countries are lining up to buy this fighter, but what do they know that makes them choose the Rafale over American or Russian alternatives? They know they're getting a complete, mature weapons system with no political strings attached. India, Egypt, Qatar, Greece, Croatia, and the United Arab Emirates have all placed orders. These nations evaluated every option available and chose the Rafale because it delivers operational capability without the geopolitical complications that come with American F-35s or Russian Su-57s. Dassault launched the Rafale program in the 1980s after the French Navy and Air Force combined their requirements to develop a multirole aircraft that would replace 7 different aircraft types. Think about that efficiency, one airframe doing the job of 7. Dassault calls it an omni-role aircraft, and that's not marketing hype. The weapons capability is formidable. The Rafale carries powerful weapon systems across its 14 external hardpoints. For air-to-air missions, it deploys the Meteor beyond visual range missile, the Mica heat-seeking and radar-seeking missiles, the AIM-9 Sidewinder, and the AIM-120 AMRAAM radar-guided missile. For air-to-surface work, it carries AGM-84 Harpoon anti-ship missiles, the Scalp EG standoff cruise missile, the Hammer air-to-ground munition, the AM-39 Exocet anti-ship missile, plus conventional and smart bombs. The aircraft has an external load capacity exceeding 20,000 pounds, and it packs a powerful Nexter 30M79 130mm cannon with 2,500 rounds for close-in work. But weapons are only as good as the systems that guide them. The Rafale's true strength lies in something most people never see. Its electronic warfare suite called SPECTRA and its advanced sensor fusion. These systems operate in ways that fundamentally change how modern air combat works. SPECTRA operates across the electromagnetic, laser, and infrared domains, utilizing intelligent data fusion from multispectral sensors to provide identification, location, jamming, and decoying capabilities against a wide range of threats. The fighter is equipped with an active electronically scanned array, RBE-2 radar, that can simultaneously track up to 40 targets and engage 4 of them at once. Combined with an infrared search and track system, the Rafale sees everything in its battle space, and the enemy never knows they're being watched until missiles are already in the air. The Rafale's delta wing and canard configuration, combined with fly-by-wire controls, give it exceptional agility in dogfights. But modern air warfare isn't about dogfighting, it's about reaching the fight before anyone else can. The Rafale can fly deep strike missions over 1,000 kilometers without refueling and cruise at Mach 1.8. That's 1,381 miles per hour with afterburners engaged. This is a highly versatile multi-role aircraft with advanced avionics, a strong electronic warfare suite, and impressive maneuverability. It's not the stealthiest fighter in our ranking, and it's not trying to be. The Rafale represents a different philosophy. Proven capability, operational flexibility, and genuine combat experience matter more than experimental stealth technology that might not work as advertised. Number 3, Chengdu J-20 Mighty Dragon. China didn't have a stealth aircraft program before 2007. Then something changed. Chinese intelligence services executed one of the most successful documents were stolen from the United States detailing critical information about the F-22, F-35, and even the Russian MiG 1.44 program. These weren't just general specifications. They were detailed technical blueprints, design philosophies, and manufacturing processes. The result was the Chengdu J-20 Mighty Dragon, built in no small part thanks to stolen intellectual property. But how much did China actually learn from those stolen plans? More than we'd like to admit. The J-20 Mighty Dragon, designed and built by the Chengdu Aircraft Industry Group, is a legitimate fifth-generation fighter with the NATO designation Felon. It's a large aircraft with wingspan of 44 feet, length of 67 feet, maximum takeoff weight of 81,660 pounds. While it may have started with stolen plans, China has iterated, improved, and manufactured these aircraft at scale. Currently, China operates between 270 and 300 J-20 aircraft. For context, America has only 187 F-22 Raptors. Early models of the J-20 used twin Russian AL-31FM2 engines, based on power plants that drove the Sukhoi Su-27. But China learned a crucial lesson about military dependency. You never want to rely on potential adversaries for critical components. Later models switched to Chinese WS-10B power plants as part of a broader transition of China's fighter fleet to domestically produced engines. The J-20 has also been seen testing a new and more powerful WS-15 engine. With WS-10 engines, the J-20 reaches a maximum speed of Mach 2. The jet can carry various weapon systems, including the very long-range PL-15 missile, PL-21 long-range missile, and the LS-6 precision-guided bomb. In November 2024, something new appeared: the J-20S, a two-seat variant under development. This represents a fundamental shift in Chinese air combat doctrine, incorporating concepts that mirror America's own most advanced programs. The J-20S is a long-range, multi-role, stealthy fighter jet that can also team up with unmanned drones and aircraft, the loyal wingman concept that the US is also testing. China is building an entire ecosystem of crewed and uncrewed aircraft that can operate together, sharing data and coordinating attacks. They're not just copying Western technology anymore. They're innovating in parallel, and in some cases, at greater scale. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. But the J-20 isn't perfect. While it can carry an enormous payload, most of it must be carried on external pylons, which dramatically reduce its stealth capability. Due to the size of its long-range missiles, it can carry only 4 internally. And stealth is already an area where the J-20 lags behind the Raptor. The J-20's radar cross-section is about 35 square meters, or roughly 100 times larger than the F-22 Raptor, and that's not counting the additional weapons on external pylons. In stealth mode, the J-20 is more visible than Western fifth-generation fighters. In payload mode, it lights up radar screens like a Christmas tree. The J-20 lacks something fundamental that every other fighter on this list carries: a cannon. No gun, no close-in weapon for dogfighting. That design choice reveals something important about how Chinese strategists view this aircraft. What role did they actually design the J-20 to fill? The Chinese view the J-20 in a more interceptor-like role, utilizing its long-range missiles to penetrate opposing air defenses by engaging and destroying enemy fighter patrols, early warning aircraft, and refueling tankers. It's designed to break the American operational chain, to kill the support aircraft that make U.S. air superiority possible. Chinese computer programmers ran simulations revealing a single J-20 equipped with 8 medium-range air-to-air missiles had less than a 10% chance of defeating an F-22 equipped with 6 AIM-120C missiles. They know their limitations. They're building to quantity, not quality supremacy. Number 2, F-22 Raptor. The F-22 Raptor has been the standard against which all fighter aircraft have been measured for more than 20 years. 2 decades at the top, and it still sits at the pinnacle in terms of dogfighting ability, stealth, super cruisability, maneuverability, and integrated avionics. The Raptor remains the world's best pure fighter aircraft, but there's a countdown clock ticking on this magnificent machine. The Air Force plans to replace the Raptor in 2030 with the F-35 and the Pentagon's next-generation air dominance NGAD fighter, designated the F-47. In 2020, Will Roper, director of the Pentagon's Strategic Capabilities Office, shocked everyone with a statement. He told Defense News, "We've already built and flown a full-scale 6th-generation flight demonstrator in the real world, and we broke records in doing it. We are ready to go and build the next-generation aircraft in a way that has never happened before. A 6th-generation fighter already flying in secret." But if America has this capability, why is the F-22 still considered essential? Because the U.S. Air Force's decision to prematurely halt F-22 Raptor production at just 186 aircraft was what experts now call a strategic blunder that created a dangerous air superiority gap. We need the Raptor because we don't have enough of them, and we won't have enough 6th-generation fighters to replace them for years. Original plans called for over 700 F-22s. We got 186. That shortage impacts every theater, every contingency plan, and every calculation about American air dominance. What makes the F-22 devastating in a dogfight is its thrust vectoring capability. Its 2 engines have specially designed nozzles at their ends that can move on a vertical plane to vector the aircraft's 70,000 pounds of thrust in one direction, even if the aircraft is heading in another direction. The speed of the Raptor tops out around 1,500 miles per hour, but speed is becoming less important than coordination and data sharing. The Collaborative Combat Aircraft Program is a U.S. Air Force initiative to develop a new type of uncrewed, jet-powered aircraft that will operate alongside and collaborate with crewed fighter jets. These drones are already flying and being tested. The implications are staggering. The F-22 and the F-35 will each be capable of quarterbacking up to 5 drones. Imagine one F-22 Raptor pilot commanding 5 uncrewed loyal wingmen, each carrying weapons and sensors, each extending the pilot's reach and capability. That single pilot now controls 6 aircraft, 6 sets of sensors, and potentially dozens of weapons. The F-22 isn't being replaced, it's being multiplied. One pilot becomes a squadron. Number 1, F-35, Lightning II, the Lockheed Martin F-35. Lightning II is not a pure dogfighter, and it was never meant to be. Critics point to this as a weakness. They're missing the entire point of 5th-generation air warfare. The F-35's stealth and advanced sensor capabilities give it a significant advantage in beyond visual range engagements. Its ability to avoid detection and targeting allows it to bring weapons to bear against threats that can't see it. The F-35 is agile enough to hold its own against many enemy fighters in a dogfight, but not on par with aircraft like the Eurofighter. That's intentional because dogfights represent a failure of modern air combat doctrine. The F-35 is powered by a single powerful Pratt and Whitney F-135 engine, the most powerful fighter jet engine currently in service. It pushes the F-35 to Mach 1.6, about 1,200 miles per hour. But here's what sets the F-35 apart from every other aircraft on this list, including its American sibling, the F-22. It's not really a fighter jet in the traditional sense. So what is it? The F-35 Lightning II's calling card is being a mobile sensor platform that can assess the effectiveness of an entire fleet, a whole military front, by sharing data and coordinating information, thereby exponentially increasing every warfighter's situational awareness. Advanced sensor fusion automatically analyzes data from sensors embedded throughout the aircraft and merges it into relevant information for pilots. This gives F-35 pilots an integrated, intuitive view of their surroundings, dramatically enhancing survivability, effectiveness, and interoperability. The F-35's advanced AN/APG-81 AESA radar is the most capable in the world. Long-range active and passive air-to-air and air-to-ground modes support a full range of missions. It sees everything, and everything it sees gets shared with every allied platform in the battlespace. The F-35 Lightning II carries weapons in internal weapons bays to maintain its stealth profile. For air-to-air engagements, it carries up to 4 AIM-120 AMRAAM missiles, with an upgrade to 6 missiles planned. For air-to-ground missions, it can deploy GBU-31J DOMs, GBU-32J DOMs, GBU-12 Pavway 2 bombs, and GBU-54/B laser J DOMs. It also carries GBU-39 small-diameter bombs and AGM-154 joint standoff weapons. The F-35A variant includes an internally mounted 25mm GAU-22/A cannon with 182 rounds. But there's a mode most people don't know about. When the F-35 needs to abandon stealth for sheer destructive capability, it transforms into something else entirely. It's called Beast Mode, and it redefines what a single aircraft can deliver to a battlefield. When operating in Beast Mode, the F-35's external pylons allow a significantly larger weapons load, including bombs, missiles, and fuel tanks. The F-35 can carry up to 22,000 pounds of ordnance externally, including GBU-49 small glide munitions, AIM-9X Sidewinder missiles, and various other bombs. In Beast Mode configuration, a single F-35 can carry a mix of 2 AMRAAMs, 2 Sidewinders, and 6 2,000-pound JDAMs. That's 12,000 pounds of precision-guided bombs plus air-to-air missiles on one airframe. It becomes a flying arsenal that can destroy an entire armor column, eliminate air threats, and return home safely. The F-35's stealth, combined with the most advanced sensor suite of any fighter in history, redefines interoperability and allied deterrence. Over 1,000 F-35s currently operate across the global fleet, with partners including the United Kingdom, Italy, Netherlands, Australia, Norway, Denmark, Canada, Poland, Belgium, Finland, Germany, Greece, and Japan. This global network of UAE F-35s represents something unprecedented in military history. Every F-35 can share data with every other F-35, creating a distributed sensor network that spans continents. An F-35 over the Pacific can feed targeting data to an F-35 over Europe. Norwegian F-35s can detect threats and pass that information to American F-35s before those threats even know they've been spotted. This is the advantage that makes the F-35 number one. Not its speed, not its maneuverability, but its ability to turn every allied pilot into a node in an unbeatable information network. So there you have it, the top 5 fighter jets of 2026. So if you were a military strategist planning for the next decade of air warfare, which of these fighters would you build your Air Force around? Drop your answer in the comments. If you enjoyed this breakdown of the world's most lethal fighter jets, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell so you never miss our upcoming videos on 6th-generation fighters, hypersonic weapons, and the future of air combat. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.